Hi and welcome to CBN4's Primetime News Package for today. I'm your presenter, Alian Christopher. Let's take a look at the top stories for today. The suspects wanted for Newton shooting of Kerry Erson George surrenders. And the United Workers' Party hosts a civil society forum on Dominica's anti-terrorism bill. Stay tuned for these and other stories when CBN4's Primetime News Package returns. We'll be right back.
Sweet talk, dear man, never a lot of that. Yes, I. You don't know it's your boy Trilogy, urging everybody, young and old, to stay strong and stay healthy. You don't know we're doing it for 2018. Boom.
And welcome back. The police has confirmed that the two suspects wanted in connection with the murder of Kerry George have surrendered themselves this morning to officers of the Criminal Investigation Department at the police headquarters today, the 10th of July. The suspects are 27-year-old Leon Etienne and 22-year-old Jason Telemak, both from Loubière. 27-year-old Telford Kerry Erson George of Stock Farm, residing in Newton, was shot twice by a pillion rider on a motor scooter which was traveling south on the Newton public road. George received two gunshot wounds, one to his right thigh and one to his waist. The police later released the photos of the two men in connection with the murder. And also, a report from the Commonwealth of the Dominica Police Force has indicated that the state of emergency declared and the curfew which was set for Tropical Storm Beryl was well adhered to by the public. Only 4 arrests were made during the set curfew hours. The 4 arrests were all male individuals, the police report states. 3 of the men will be charged for curfew violation, it stated further. The wording of the charge is not yet known. And regional resort developer Range Developments and its founder Mohammed Azaria have filed a legal action in the state of Georgia claiming defamation and tortious interference against Herefordshire Mac and Dr. Isaac Newton for their alleged part in the dissemination of fake news stories. The lawsuit asserts that on June 4, 2018, Mac and Newton caused fake news stories to be published against Azaria. The stories were untrue. Azaria and Range are seeking punitive, exemplary and special damages against Newton and Mac for their alleged roles in the serious fake news attack. Mac, originally from Montserrat, describes himself as a media consultant and vice president of the MC Media Inc., while Newton, from Antigua with U.S. nationality, claims to be a regional election consultant and change agent. In other news, Discover Dominica Authority has released a brand new promotional video named Rediscover Dominica as part of an ongoing campaign to entice visitors to come to explore the new beauty of Dominica as it continues its recovery from Hurricane Maria. The fast-paced video consists of footage all shot in May 2018 and therefore showcases how far the destination has come in terms of cleared trails, reopened sites and activities, and the range of unique adventures to be experienced in Dominica. Featured locations included the must-see sites such as the Indian River, Freshwater Lake, and the Emerald Pool. Viewers also get a glimpse into activities such as canoeing in the Titu Gorge, relaxing at the hot water sulfur spas, and enjoying local cuisines at popular eating hangouts like Keeping It Real. This promotional video is a part of the DDA's ongoing Rediscover Dominica campaign. These videos forms part of a suite of video productions geared towards illustrating the current quality that Dominica's tourism product still holds, and includes the brand new Rediscover Dominica diving video, which was launched at the 2018 Long Beach Scuba Dive Show and is currently available for viewing on Discover Dominica's YouTube page. Stay tuned, we'll be back with more news right after this break.
Sweet talk, dear man, have a lot of that. Yes, I. You don't know, it's your boy Trilogy, urging everybody, young and old, to stay strong and stay healthy. You don't know we're doing it for 2018. Boom.
And welcome back to CBN4's Primetime News Package. The executive of the United Workers' Party earlier today hosted a civil society forum on Dominica's anti-terrorism bill of 2018, which was brought to the Parliament on June 25, 2018. Leader of the United Workers' Party, Honorable Lennox Linton, said the intentions of the government was to have all three readings at the previous Parliament meeting on June 25th and sign the bill into law. He said based on the public feedback, the government agreed to have only one reading of the bill and to postpone the other two readings to a later date.
We don't know when that later date is, but the Attorney General has indicated that he would like to have public feedback by the 15th, which is a Sunday, 15th of July. And so we met with civil society organizations this morning to present our concerns and to hear from those civil society organizations what are their concerns as well, in preparation for putting together our concerns, our list of concerns and recommendations for amendments to the Attorney General's office. This is a bill for an act to criminalize terrorism or the financing of terrorism, to provide for detection, for prevention, prosecution, conviction and punishment of terrorist activities, and for the confiscation, the forfeiture and seizure of terrorist assets and of those involved in the financing of terrorism and related matters. We believe that anti-terrorism legislation is necessary. The people of Dominica and the people everywhere in the world deserve and are entitled to live in peace and freedom and in security. Terrorism is a very serious threat. Our institutions of democracy or economic stability, the general well-being of people and the peace and stability of the country at home and abroad are at risk from this very dangerous event in world affairs, and the sophisticated and trans-border nature of...
Linton further stated that he believes that the anti-terrorism legislation is necessary.
The people everywhere in the world deserve and are entitled to live in peace and freedom and in security. Terrorism is a very serious threat. Our institutions of democracy or economic stability, the general well-being of people, and the peace and stability of the country at home and abroad at risk from this very dangerous event in world affairs. And the sophisticated and trans-border nature of terrorism demands that there is firm international cooperation and a strong national capacity to deal with terrorist activity. But while we are fighting terrorism, while we are committed to taking very firm, comprehensive measures to protect the citizens of Dominica against terrorist activity, we will, without compromise, continue to respect and promote the values enshrined in and the rights and freedoms guaranteed by the Constitution of the Commonwealth of Dominica. So we shared with the civil society meeting this morning, for the avoidance of any doubt, that we, the United Workers' Party, we do not oppose criminal prosecution and strong measures to strong punishment for those people who violate the law and they commit acts of terror. However, we do oppose the broad definition of terrorism that uses deliberately vague and imprecise language intended to criminalize anti-government protest, demonstrations, and the exercise of other civil liberties in our democracy for the benefit of dictatorial ruling party politicians.
Participants were expected to review the draft bill, then make comments and recommendations for amendments to all or part of the bill. These recommendations will then be forwarded to the Honorable Attorney General no later than the 15th of July 2018 for his consideration. Back to some news from the police. The Commonwealth of the Dominica Police Force is investigating the discovery of a lifeless body recovered from the sea at Fonkole on Monday, July 9th. The police identified the body as Roland Amantradin, aged 63, of Canefield. The police public relations officer, Simon Edwards, said at 10 a.m. on July 9, 2018, the body of Roland Amantradin was recovered from the Caribbean Sea outside of Ravincock, Fonkole, by the Commonwealth of the Dominica Police Force Marine Unit. Information received was that Roland Amantradin was last seen alive in the sea at Portersville at 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, the 5th of July, Edwards stated further. The body of Roland Amantradin was transported to the Roseau Health Center by a member of the Lena's Funeral Home, where he was officially pronounced dead by a medical doctor. And also in the news, the Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Reginald Austrie, has said that Venezuela's relationship with Dominica has grown from strength to strength since the two countries established diplomatic relations following the independence in 1978. The minister said a friendship was formed based on mutual respect, solid trust and respect for Constitution of authority and the rule of law.
Over the years, Venezuela has repeatedly demonstrated profound sincerity and friendship by standing by us in our darkest days and our darkest moments, especially following our several disasters. You were probably the first country who came to our support following Tropical Storm Erica and also following Hurricane Maria. You continue to stand strong by us, even when you too are going through some of your dark days. But we are confident that with the strength of the Venezuelan people, with their tenacity and their courage, you too shall overcome like Dominica strong.
He stated further that the government and the people of Dominica will never forget and will be forever grateful to the government and the people of Venezuela for their unflinching show of solidarity and support.
We in Dominica remain confident, as I've said, that you will overcome your challenges in a peaceful and democratic manner, as you have demonstrated over the years in the face of oppression from those you described in your address.
He further assured members of the Venezuelan Embassy and the Venezuelan Ambassador to Dominica, His Excellency Aiden Perella, that Dominica will continue to stand with them through thick and thin.
You have been there with us, and I want you to convey to President Maduro that we stand solidly with him in the regional and international community. Our friendship is not based on what we can receive, but on total respect, on trust, and on sincerity. What we say to you in your face is what we will say to you in the darkest night.
Has over the years benefited significantly from assistance offered by the Venezuelan government through several cooperation and agreements such as the Petro-Caribbean Initiative and its membership of the ALBA. And with that, we come to the end of today's Primetime News package. On behalf of the entire CBN4 team, I am Alien Christopher saying thank you for watching and do join us again next time.